Do you get motion sickness too from car, air, or water travel? And I have a natural remedy to share with you. You've got to try it. In my experience, though, it's not just for motion sickness, I swear. Stick around, I'll share a couple extra notes with you. If I'm not driving a car, I get motion sick, especially if I want to do something to alleviate boredom, like reading or needlework. I also get really motion sick on the water, whether it's a small boat or a cruise ship of any size. I was commiserating with a tax client about this motion sickness issue on an upcoming trip, and this midwife, she recommended that I try a very natural remedy, and I was skeptical. It's called Motion Eaze. It's Eaze with a Z, E-A-Z-E. The ingredients are a blend of 100% natural oils. There's lavender, peppermint, frankincense, chamomile, myrrh, and ylang ylang. I thought it was lang lang or something like that, but it's really ylang ylang. I Googled it. I'm so thankful for that client. I tried it, and I swear travel has never been the same for me since. Motion Eaze is great for car, water, and air travel. It's safe and effective for both adults and children alike. And best of all, it doesn't make me drowsy or have any side effects. Seriously, I can put it on in the morning of a long road trip in the car, and I can read or do needlework all day in the car on a windy road without even getting sick at all. If it feels like it's wearing off after several hours, I just reapply it and I'm good to go. When I worked at the call center for a large cruise company, I would recommend it several times a day to people who were nervous about sailing because of motion sickness. They were terrified. I should have bought stock in Motion Eaze because repeat customers would call my department and often thank me for the recommendation, saying it dramatically changed sailing for them. That's awesome. It won't keep you from being a nervous sailor though, but it will keep your tummy from doing flips while you worry. To use Motion Eaze, just tap the bottle on your fingertip 2 to 3 times until you get about a dime-sized amount, and then rub it into the soft tissue just behind your earlobe. Not on the earlobe itself, that won't help you at all. But then do this for the second ear as well. The package says do this about 5 minutes prior to your activity, but I'd try to put mine on about 15 to 20 minutes prior because that works better for me. That way I also don't forget. It's available from Amazon, but if I have to find it on short notice at the grocery store, I look on the floor area in the same aisle where you'd find Dramamine, which is also known as meclizine. That stuff will knock you out, dry out your nose, and leave a funny taste in your mouth. I don't recommend it unless it's, an emergency. So I keep one in my purse at all times. Also, just a couple quick notes. If we're traveling in the car, my husband always says, hey, put that stuff on way before we eat, like about a half an hour or so, or put it on after we eat, because he says that the fragrance messes with his sense of smell, and his drive-through food just doesn't taste quite the same, right? So he doesn't care for floral scents, so take that with a grain of salt. If it doesn't bother you, it probably won't affect you at all. And then also, because peppermint and lavender can be a really effective natural treatment for headaches, I have used Motion Eaze for headaches in the past, and it headed off the beginnings of a migraine before it could grab a cold. So I recommend it for that, and I've recommended it to people at work. I said, hey, you've got a headache coming up? Try my Motion Eaze. And they love it. It works really well. Now, if you suffer from vertigo, the company that makes Motion Eaze makes a similar product called Divertigo. It has the same ingredients, but I don't know what the proportions are. I've not used it, but I've been told that it works really, really well. When I had vertigo myself, though, I used prescription drugs because I was in a bad way. Anyway, I hope you try Motion Eaze, pass it around, pay it forward, share it around, and happy traveling.